Great success!
Hey guys, Clone72 here, and today I have for you a Löwe Black Edition, the Black Löwe Ace Tanker replay for you guys with the console replay system, unfortunately. I know. I'd actually solved the overheating problem. What I did was I took off a wall, and I put on a box fan, and I turned it on. And boom, the thing never overheats. In fact, the internal fans like never even go on because it keeps it so cool. And my computer has been running swimmingly. And yeah, so I haven't needed my roommate, even though I've been trying to get him to help me. He's been refusing, so unfortunately the box fan is going to have to do for now, but it actually does a great job. And you don't even hear it in the recording, so that's good too. Now we're in the Löwe, we get Ensk, and we find ourselves in the middle tier. And I do like the Löwe being in those middle tier engagements. I feel it's solid enough to handle those engagements, and it does make some money. I don't like it that much against 10s and stuff. So anyway, we put a shot into the 51-100, and then I make a mistake here, and I allow him to put a shot into my lower plate there. Because instead of continuing the side scrape, I started to pull back because I saw him pulling back. I kind of thought he was pulling back for good, but then he didn't, and he came back out, and he puts a shell into me. But we finish him off, and now he's down. Now I'm going to move in, hopefully put some shots in these other tanks. We put a shell into the T-34-1 right there. Good shot there. He's got a strong turret, but not so much a strong hull, and his turret's not really going to bounce reliably against the amazing penetration of what, 234 millimeters of penetration. We put a shell in the Stewart mill there, and then he immediately goes down by the Scorpion G, and he's now dead. Now in platoon with AK Fisherman, he is in his IS-5. Unfortunately, he does not have a great game. We put a shell in the Yag Tiger there. Now because he doesn't have a great game, I do have a great game, so that is, I just want to thank him for that. Now we're going to go around this corner. I see the waffle there, but I want to kill this guy first. Do I change my mind? I do. I change my mind. I realize he's not going to pen me. I'm going to shoot this Waffenträger. So I put the shell in the Waffenträger. It was a good choice because then the AMX 5100 finishes off the medium tank. Now I'm moving in for this Waffenträger. He fires. I'm just going to go around and shoot him. Put a shell into his fuel tank. I'm going to get into his face, maybe ram off his tracks. I see the light tank on my left. Paying attention to him. It's an AMX 1390. Am I going to put another shell in this Waffenträger? Yes, we do. We put one more shell into him. Can I finish him off, or is the AMX 5100 going to be loaded in time, or is he going to get shot by someone else? He gets shot by that medium tank, and we weave the shell past our AMX 5100, and we finish him off. Now, both teams have 6 tanks killed. And so it's very even. Unfortunately, we lost our artillery. They have not. Their artillery has been moving up with their team, which is how artillery should play. So maybe if I do a how to play artillery for dummies, even though a lot of people have been saying don't do that, I probably still will, because I want to do one for each different type of vehicle. So I'll probably do that. Our shell misses the object. It looks like it went a little to the right. I think I aimed well, and the shell just didn't want to go straight, and unfortunately we miss. My next shell, however, will in fact hit the target. We hit the Oni. I was going to shoot the 110. I changed my mind, decided to hit the Oni, because the Oni is I realize now is going to be fighting me. Now I switch attentions to the AMX 1390. Fire up my shell. Unfortunately, we only do track damage and do no damage whatsoever. I wasn't sure what the side armor of the AMX 1390 was, so I thought I could go through his tracks and into his hull there, but I apparently miscalculated his hull armor, so unfortunately there we do not damage him. However, though, this Oni, we are side scraping and we are putting nice shots into his lower plate. What is that tank I aimed for? Is AM-103. I did not get the shot off, and so I saved my shot for the artillery, who then drives by, and that shot there, guys, that shot right there won the game. That I put into that arty. If I didn't put that shell into that arty right there, I would have lost this game, and you will see why later. Now it looks like, I think that's a Conway, if I remember correctly. Or, oh, it's a Challenger, and I decided to go for the kill shot. Unfortunately, the shot went low and only tracked him. But now we have this Oni. Can we put another shell into him? No, he barely gets by us. Barely gets by us. Now there's a 1390 on my left and a T-34-100 on my right. I decided 1390 is the bigger threat. We put a shell, hopefully, into him. Will we do it? No, we do not. We missed the shell. Now there's a 430 there. T-34-100 there. M103 is somewhere. 1390. The Oni is still alive, and so is artillery. So you got to be careful. There's the T-34-100. Unfortunately, my shell hits like this gutter sticking down, which you can't see right now. To the right of the building, there's something like a pole or something sticking down, and it is a solid object, and my shell unfortunately gets absorbed by that. But our second shell goes in, and we damage him there. Now there's an Oni as well, and this 430. It's kind of getting sticky now. It's 2 versus 7 right now. 2 versus 7. Can we get out of this? Oni, we put a shell into the Oni. The 430's there. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell which way he was looking. You can see from this point of view, it's a lot easier to tell what's going on. And yeah, so we put the shell in the Oni instead of the 430. We put another shell in the Oni. Oh my! Oh, I'm sorry. That's embarrassing. I just yawned. I was up late last night, boys. I was playing with a Rage Adrenaline. We were just playing some tanks and we're having a good time. Can I finish off the Oni? Will I finish him off? No, I put a shell into T-34-100, who then shoots HE at the side of my tank. Now the Object 430 is now a one-shot. A one-shot, hopefully, if we can kill him. He's not looking, so I go around the corner, and I finish him off, and he goes down. Now it's down to 6. 2 versus 6, 2 versus 6. M103 of 110, AMX 1390. M103 kills the 110. Now it's 2 versus 5. He's about to go down. I finish off the 1390. Unfortunately there, though, it was futile because the M103, actually he does, he puts a shot into the M103 there, the other M103. Can we put a shell in? We do. We put another shell into the M103, and now it is still a 2 versus 4, and down goes the M103. He gets killed with an HE shell from the T-34-100. Now, when you're in these kind of situations, you can't let the enemy team set up. Keep an eye on that Oni. He doesn't have shots on me, so I'm going to go straight after this T-34-100. You have to just go in, guys. If you're in these situations, don't let them set up. Don't let them get around you. Don't let them circle you. You got to kill them one at a time. The M103 is alone in the town. The Oni is alone on the tracks. He can't support. The artillery is who knows where, and so is this arty. So is this medium tank. Their entire team is separated, so I'm just going to go in, kill one tank at a time. One tank at a time. And unfortunately here, though, I was panicking a little. I didn't quite get a good look at where the Oni was and if he had shots on me, because I kept respawning him and he kept respawning me. So I figured he had shots in my rear. So I'm going to find the M103 in just a second, guys. And as soon as I do, I kind of rush him. There he is. There he is. There he is. I can't tell what gun he has. He bounces off. I put a shell into the side of his tank. There's the Oni. He doesn't have shots, but I think he does. So I am going to charge the M103 here, because I thought that the Oni had shots on me. Already misses. M103 tracks me. Put another shell into the M103. We've now loaded our gold rounds. We are now loading our gold rounds to fight and win this game, hopefully. This first gold round we fired so far. There's the artillery. Unfortunately, the M103 puts a shell and penetrates us. Then we put another shell into him, and he's coming in, and we ram him and finish him off so he doesn't get to shoot again. Next, we need to kill the Oni. The Oni's on my right, And there's a lot of dead tanks over there. I didn't realize that, and a lot of debris. And because of that, all around this corner, I keep donking my shot. He fires clutch into us there. A great shot by him, actually. I thought we were going to kill him there, but unfortunately, we hit the barrel of a dead tank instead of hitting the ONE. And unfortunately, I think, does this next shot do the same thing? I'm not sure. Do we find a shot waiting for him? No, we try to shoot a shot underneath the train tracks. It does not hit, unfortunately. And now we are one hit to artillery if he hits us flush. And especially a one hit if we get pinned by the ONE again. Then we'll definitely be one hit to both of them, unfortunately. Again, we miss our shells. He's got some really good solid cover in front of him. A couple of dead tanks he's using as cover, which you can't see in this replay, unfortunately. But yeah, he does have solid cover. And he's using it well. I was trying to weave some shots, unfortunately we weren't able to. Now I'm going to change positions and come at him from this side. I am spotted, I don't care, I know where Artie is, I just don't want to get hit by Artie, so that's why I'm changing locations. I don't want Artie to relocate and find shots. From here I should be safe from Artie. There's the ONE. We fire again, and again we hit the body of another dead tank. They're just everywhere. Luckily, however, though, he misses us. There's the dead tank we hit instead of him. I had a shot there, but I didn't take it, and I just go around and kill him. And I beat his reload, and we finish him off. Now it's just artillery, unfortunately, though. The health we have does mean we are a one-hit for artillery if he does hit us flush. Oh, boy. Last time we spotted him, he was straight down the middle, back on our side of the map. And he was, had just missed me. Game-ending shot he missed us with. Now, we know we put a shell in him, so we know he's a one-hit for us, which is really good news. Really good news. He is a one-hit. And I'm a one-hit, but I have a turret. Unfortunately, though, he's probably going to be hunkered down somewhere, and we have to hunt him. And if that's the case, he's going to be prepared to shotgun. At the same time, I could then cap and make him hunt me, but then he's got 4 different locations he can come in at me. And, well, even though I have a turret, if he picks a location I'm not looking, I'll have to turn around, and if he just right bumpers and fires, that comes down to RNG, and you really don't want to bet these kind of games on RNG. So I'm going to try to find him. I'm going to try to hunt him and catch him off. That's my goal this game. But if it gets down too low, I am going to cap. Now, I figured he'd be in this corner over here. So I'm going to take a quick peek, quick gander, and see if he's over here. And maybe he will come up. Maybe he won't. Coming around the corner here. Being careful, keeping an eye on my proxy, because I know I'm going to proxy him, and if I do, then I'm going to really rethinking. If I proxy him, I'm probably going to drive. My plan here was if I proxy him, he's ready to shotgun, I'm just going to go sit on the cap circle. Because I really don't want to have to get shotgun. If I get shotgun, that's just going to really make me sad, because the M12s can splash you for probably about 700 damage. I'd say they can consistently splash you for about 500. And so seeing how I have 530, I would give him probably, well, I'd say probably a 50-50, maybe even a 60% chance that if he hits me direct, he's going to kill me. Even though this is a fairly heavily armored tank, heavy-wise anyway, it's pretty heavy. I still think he would, he'll one-shot me, unless he hits me in, like, my mantlet. Actually, if he hits me on my mantlet, he's going to splash the top of my tank. Now, I'm looking back there, I'm showing you guys where I was looking. AK, who I was playing with, said he's probably back there behind me, but we get spotted and targeted, so he's aimed at me. Now we're trying to find a shot on him. There's a dead tank, and we just fire it off, and we kill him. And we one-shot him. Very anticlimactic ending. It just ended. I was not expecting that when I was playing, but it did happen. It did happen. Anyway, let's see the post-game results here. We made 261,000 credits, 8,000 experience points. We got our ace tanker, 6,881 damage, 4,590 damage blocked. We got a steel wall, Radley Walters, ace tanker, 2,771 base experience points. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and if you did, please slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. If you want to send me any replays, the link to my email is going to be on the screen now and in the description below. If you want to join the Discord, it's also going to be in the description below. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Until then, this is Clone Guy 72. Take care, and peace out.